Alright, today we're going to show you every target we dig. This is the first one. Only on a little bit. And I got serious EMI here for some reason. I know there's telephone lines right here in the edge of the ditch, but there's something around. Get the back clean off. I think it's going to be a penny of some nature. Good Lord, those things about to overload. I don't know what it is this morning. It's never been noisy here before. I did take a real cold ride in the back of the truck. Come on, clean up. Oh, I see one sitting on the back. Let me work on his back to see if it's a Indian or a wheat or a modern. Well, I think that's an Indian. Get you around here, get you on the Velcro. See, there's the one set. Windy and cold. I've actually got a jacket on today and my fingers are cold. That's rare. This one's got to wait. Looks like a big reef, but I can't tell. Incrustation isn't coming off. Nope. Alright, put it in the pocket. Hole number 1. We got to see it. That was an 84. Alright, target number 2. That's a piece of trash right there. Dug up a 73, 74. Thought I'd dig it just to see. Nice and deep. Got a little curve to it, so I'm sure. That's why I didn't give much of a jump to him, but so, no doubt. Why aren't you focusing today? Is it so cold? Immediately left that hole that we dug the round ball and got an 88, a solid 88. Thought it was gonna be a coin, but apparently it's not. Stupid lump of something. I don't think it's gonna be an artifact. I think it's just gonna be a lump of something. Well, I don't know at this point. Kind of ticked me off a little teeny bit. I said, man, I've been on a real drought for a bit. I don't know if that's broke or what. Let's take it and clean it up. It's interesting how it is. It's lumpy. Well, I'm going to put that in the pocket. Alright, got another target. It's a 54. It's like a piece of tin. But I don't mind digging those sometimes. I just want to see what the majority of my 54s are. Because that's what rings usually start popping up around there. That's trash. Trash hole. Here's a 68. Little piece of dirt. Sure, it's a mid-size round ball. And that's what it is. I'm not way on the outskirts of most of the old cabin sites, I guess. This area. Lots of round balls. I don't know what the hell they were shooting at. I don't really think the Indians were hostile here by this time, so I don't know. I'm just not going to speculate. Realities of hunting colonial sites have been hunted. Here's 61. It's round. And we'll call it a nickel because it looks like a nickel. Yeah, rabbit hunters probably. Farmers 1 and 2. Yep, that's him. A dang on nickel. There was nothing nowhere around this little spot where I'm at, so tobacco fields and strawberry fields. Here's a broken 66 signal. A tune. I was about to not dig it just because it had a little extra squeak in it. Well, they find their old round balls. They're fun. And they're old. This you can be sure of. Which means you're in an old area most of the time. Guess what? think it's another ball, another 66. There it is, and it's kind of in a line, sort of. Nice old pretty white. Well, you can tell it's got white on it, but you can't right now. I found a mess of these all over these fields. You never know. Could have been a practice area for the militia. There were several right from this property that were in the Revolutionary War, I believe. And all through that, it had a lot to do with government at that point in time, 1700s. I just don't know. That's history in a pocket. Alright, we got us a shallow 8990. Let's pop it out. This could be anything, really. Could be anything, but it's going to be a round something. It will not be a coin. It'll be this old junk bottle cap. Be careful not to get some glass in your fingers, but I don't think it's that either. I'm thinking there's got to be a button, huh? Some nature. It's got a little divot there. Shank would have been, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Grinder. Oh. Why does it go in a hole every time? I can't get down there. Dang it. I'm not going to do too much rubbing on it. Shirt. Shirt. That's pretty cool though. So that's going to be a nice artifact. I think that's my first real relic other than the bullets. Everything else pretty much trash to that point. But, you know, the Velcro bath didn't reveal anything. So before I put everything away, I'll show you. And it could be something there, but it's odd. It definitely looks like it was a button. Big sucker. Here comes a 54. A deep one too. That was 12 inches. Gotta keep going on, but oh, I found a dime. And let me tell you something. This thing does more than that easily in this dirt. And she ground bounces everything on the 87 here. Anywhere in Somerset County, she gets 87. So bold. And that's of course the dive program. I can't say much or nothing for the rest of them. Alright, another hole, 88, 87. I'm calling that a thimble. Heavy. Got some black to it. Could be a silver one, I don't know. Neither here nor there, it's a thimble. There's just no dig hole right here. Thimble right there, that deep. Yeah, that's a silver thimble right there. You gotta rub on that much to see it. Bing, bing, bing. Beautiful. Well, I'm gonna rub on it anyway. Silver. Not the greatest way to find it, but found it. Okay, got a win. Here's an 88, 87 Squawky. Didn't like this one at all. Almost give it a double tone. Here's a button or something. Oh, could be another Lincoln. There he is. I'm sure it's gonna be a Wheatie. Alright, here's a 54. I'm only digging these because I expect to find gold one of these days. It's a daggone shotgun primer. Or a cap. I don't know. I find a lot of them. Sometimes they're hard as heck to find with a pinpoint. Alright, here we go on the 78. What is that? Colonial pull tabs. It's got some dents in it, so we'll be ginger with that one. If you're new to metal detecting, pretty much everything green is going to be of some significance, of some type of relic or artifact that shouldn't be just chunked. You get it looked at, or look at it yourself, figure out what it is. Bill Dancy's book on Virginia artifacts and metal detecting finds. Very good book for this kind of stuff. It looks pretty cool, so I'll clean that up and post it in video. Alright, I just found a 55. Maybe the first 55 I ever dug. Let's see what it is. It's like a piece of trash. Exactly what it is, I think. Yep, a piece of tin. So I didn't find it with the metals out there, but I would have. Check it out. In the dirt. Is it a button? It is a push button, I think. Say it's got a bugle or something on a holder. But yeah, sitting on top of the soil. Like I said, this field really don't get turned. There's a beam drill on it. Yeah, it's been in the exposed for some time, which I guess it looks like a dig hole right there, and I've not been here. Could be just from the tractor, just a little mushy. Well, I'm tickled with that. How about that? Right on the surface. Crazy tones here, and I see why. The pocket knife. It is shiny on there still. Yeah. Get you back to normal. Could be old, I don't know. It's funny that it's still got some shiny metal ones. It's stainless, I guess, or something. Let's see if there's anything else. Was that crazy? Maybe the rest of it. What? There's the other half. Or another piece of it, must be. The blade. Sorry for the breathing. Last night was steak night. Yeah, little bits of junk. It was real scratchy. Irony sound too. There's more junk in the whole stuff. 96 at one point. And now at 88. So it's teeny. Just dug this. It was a 56. Seemed to be a good target. It's just a piece of tin. But I really got you out to show you. These here are fantastic targets right there. Those stainless nuts, man, they really crank on every detector. But I know not dig it. Nobody's gonna dig that. But a lot of detectors won't. Well, most programs won't discern like that. Pretty neat, huh? No matter which way. Jump. Another delicious coin signal turned out to be a piece of wire. And here we have another fine example of a 56. How strange. It seems to be a button. Heavily corroded button. Huh. Interesting that it's a 56. Does that mean it's pure? It's really light feeling. Well, my fingers are so froze hard, I guess you can't really tell what it feels like. For real. And there's that windy out here, as you can tell. Out there's the bay, so those houses are just wide open all the way. Nothing in the way. So I'm getting some good stuff. Cool wet breezes. Neat coin. Let's go take some, investigating. Make sure that's not a knob or something. I'll put it in the pocket. And I'm going to finish up this little bump right here because it's next to another piece that has some really old stuff on it. And then we head for the truck. So hang in there a few more moments. 84, piece of eye candy. That's about it. Alright, there's another piece. There's that one. This one. Another piece of that stuff. 67. junky wire. Got some whack 88 signals. Look at this right on the surface. Isn't that cool? It's like a little cover to something, huh? That's a nice relic, I'm sure. It's definitely a piece of brass. Might be a hole in there, a knob. And you can see little pieces that are kicked up. Bloop, bloop. I don't know. Unfortunately, Somerset County, you're going to come across this. And the rest of it is even a better target. It's brass. Let's find a water regulator from a chicken house. First hole, there's a truck. This is where I've started just about every detector except for this one. It's on die program. Look at this. Going as soon as I get that truck. This was the parking lot. This was, I mean, literally impossible. So much junk in here to even detect this area. And I found a coin as soon as I got out of the truck. I mean, I literally started swinging right about here. Hit a solid 96. The house was over this way on this little hill. There's a house that's set back on this hill. This is an Indian mound all the way back. Graveyard right there. Yeah. This should be interesting. I never would have expected that. Cool. My second target, there's the quarter hole. This little rivet. No. Didn't look like much, but that was a very small target finding this junk. Anyway, this was an interesting find. This little teeny hole. Thought it was going to be a can. Only about two and a half inches deep. This is a lighter lid, I believe, a brass lighter lid. I'm puzzled completely. You know, I know there's more junk there because it wasn't the greatest of sounds, but it was an 86. And I've notched out everything now to 82. This is just so much junk. This was a barnyard basically right here, and the house was set right here, I think. So yeah, that's a honking piece of brass to have missed for so long. Be right there on top. I'm still digging a few targets here and there. Nothing cool. Just got an 88 to 92. We're going to see if we can find this one. It's starting to sound choppy now. It sounded real good a while ago. Try to save that wheat, even though they don't care about it. Huh. I first you sound a little better than that. Must be something teeny. Huh. Guess I misread that one. Huh. Hang on a second. Let me swing it again. We'll see. Alright. So it's saying it's over here in this little pile. Why are we hitting it? There it is. No, it's not a coin. It's a knob. Let me switch hands. Just can't get a break from the wind. Yeah, it's a knob. This stinks. Just switched over to my Calabash Fast program and pop this thing out of the ground. I'm pretty sure it's just a cut piece of pipe. You never know. I had to clean it up just to make sure. Huh. Could be just a piece of 3/4 inch pipe. Right now I don't know. I like getting this phone out. The wind just blows. Check this little strange little piece out. Let me wipe it a little bit. Sorry about that. I'd say that's bronze. I just wonder if it's a little bell or something. You see the belts on it? It's got a belt there and a belt there, and then something else. I got another piece of it over here, I think. It's the same squawk, so I'm going to dig that up too. And I'll get back out if it is. Undesirable. But neat. Alright. There's a nice coin signal here, but we don't know what it is yet. I think it's going to be a piece of trash. I'm pulling up some trash. That's a big old bullet gold. You know what that is. That there is a 4570, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Got us a coin finally. Indian. Let's check him out. Look at what is in there. Good. Ooh. In there good. Been over this a lot with the knots with both coils. We got a fisher over there now. Coin striker. Going at it. Digging up my iron. 18. Earlier today I got dug at 1882. It was crusted, so we couldn't really tell what it was. This one looks to be the same thing. 1880 something. There it is. Nice looking coin. In good shape. Alright. Just pulled this cool little piece out. There's a 90. Heavy little chunk of brass or whatnot there. Interesting, huh? Not sure exactly how far back this spot goes. I know 1870s, it's on the map. And the grades are around, early 1800s and beyond that you can tell. Most of them are falling down the ground or destroyed. But that's them up there. That's where I found the foot bone way out there. Yeah, whole leg and foot. Anyway, so we got this time, guys. It was an 81. That's an Indian. Indian number 2. Look at him over there by the graveyard. As odd as it is, he works for a funeral home sometimes. Digging it up for goodies. You can find one of these, I bet. Which is some of the top prize for the day these Indian heads. I tell you, it's been a rough day. There it is. She's an Indian. 110. Bam. I'll give you a face shot. This is probably a pretty good shaped coin. 18. What was it? 1904. Yeah, it looks like a 1900. A little more clean. I'm gonna go clean this one up. Oh, she's got one. She's history. There it is. Year. Hang on one second. Impossible to clean it now, so it's just a 1900. 1 through 9. That's all I can say.